everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Planet Coaster. Honestly, it's going pretty well so far. In the last episode we built, was it Fruit of the Flume? People are going absolutely apeshit. Oh my ears! Freaking Lunch Loser's so intense, it's producing like 100,000 decibels every time it goes through that freaking over and there and back again, a Hobbit's tale. I still stand by the fact that, you know, I'm looking at the stuff in this park. My favorite attraction is the Lunch Loser. Admittedly, you know, I built it myself, so I can understand that, you know, maybe I have a little bias there, but look at that drop, you can't deny that drop. That being said, people are really going... Are you telling me? I thought they actually could not climb this. People are really going crazy over the log flume. I would not be surprised if this starts to make a crap ton of money. Costs 14 bucks. I mean, it's an expensive piece of equipment, as you can see. Plus, we got into terraforming last time, and even though inevitably this water here will start to erode the quality of the struts, leading to a catastrophic accident that kills some people who ride the Lunch Loser, you know, life goes on. Mountain Tomo Deluxe is not really killing it right now, and it's breaking down constantly, which I don't understand why. Is it because it runs through an active volcano? Maybe active volcano is kind of a nice way to phrase that. Many guests are thirsty. You know what? That's just about the best goddamn news I've heard all day. Because for me, that means we pretty much have a license. Mexalente is still losing money. That means we have a license, in my opinion, to start throwing down, I'm watching here and I'm like, nobody's riding the fucking cube? Nobody's riding the cube? Nobody's riding this one either, man. Well, you know, we did just build it, so let's throw down some drink shacks, man. This is like our fantasy themed area of the park, sort of, if you ignore the cube especially. So let's throw down a fairy tale drinks, and maybe people will be more stoked to buy from fairy tale drinks because of the fact that I just want to avoid the queue somewhat. Because of the fact that fairy tale drinks, you know, it's themed. And if many guests are complaining about being thirsty, you know, we could also overspend, probably, and put down, like, another drink location over here in Rollercoaster Alley. Like, what is this place right here? That's another Belgian Frites store, I think, or Monsieur Frites. So, we're gonna throw down, like, another drink location here. I'm just using the prefabs, because honestly, they're nicer than just throwing down the most basic buildings, and we can afford them now, at least temporarily, so we're gonna do that. Another thing someone suggested to me on Twitter is that we could throw down benches at the exit of rides that are in particular likely to make people throw up, and that will make them, it'll give them a moment to kind of like collect themselves when they get off of the rides, which may lead to less vomit, which is something that I'm stoked to hear. We'll just throw a few down there and see if that works. But apart from that, you know, I'm cranking up the speed here, and I'm seeing how things are going. It looks like we probably will lose money this month, and we might lose a lot. Actually, is Mountain Tomo Deluxe still broken? It seems to be. Mechanic has finally arrived. Like, we really need all of our roller coasters functioning to provide us with the best possible avenue to gain profit here, but we had been making a lot of money, and we made some pretty major expansion plans as well. This side of the park still sucks, though, and we probably need to have it, like, loop around and, you know, eventually connect, but that just creates more real estate, and it's, you know, just a different issue. Did you guys just walk in and out of that ride? Like, I'm a little confused, but that's alright. Let's go down to Speed 2 and look at park management. This gives you some indication of what's going on. Cosmic Cow Milkshakes looks busy. I'll try somewhere else. We'll give it a little time for our new Cosmic Cow or drink shacks to get taken care of. Staff are very happy. We're spending $2K a month on research, or sorry, $2K a month on marketing, $1,500 a month on research. That's not that bad. And we're losing a lot of money on park management, which is going to be staff primarily. Yeah. Staff, marketing, and research. That makes sense. Construction costs. Sure, we spend a lot of money this month. But we're not making as much money I'm like, facility sales? Oh, that's like our bathrooms exclusively. So no, our bathrooms and first aid. So no wonder they're not making any money. I refuse to charge for a bathroom. I consider it an inalienable human right. We may have to hire some security guards to kick people out if they're shooting up in there. You know, you don't want the kids to walk in on somebody passed out with a freaking, you know, vial of crocodile in their arm or something like that. But, you know, you should still be able to use the bathroom for free. Spend your money on Fruit of the Flume instead. Many guests are thirsty. I just put down a brand new section, okay? How do people feel when they leave the park? Excuse me? 37%? I'm so unhappy. I'm on my way home. 37%? Well, wait in line for the Cosmic Cow milkshake, you thirsty fucks. Or better yet, come over here, spend some time on the freaking cube. Oh my god, we actually have a lineup for the cube. I never thought this day would come. Mexalente is still losing money, but I feel like it's because this part of the park just doesn't get, it doesn't get that much attention, you know? I'm gonna throw down another drink shack. Actually, I'm gonna throw down a fairy tale drink stall. Iced coffee. I mean, the caffeine technically is a diuretic that should make you more thirsty. Does the game actually model that? It's a fantastic question I don't know the answer to. But you know, you pretty much understand my MO, I think. Every once in a while, when profits are not looking as good as I would like them to look, I go to facilities or attractions and shops, and I look at our shops and see what's losing money. Mexalente, Priority Passes, our energy drink manufacturer, and then we'll see how these work after a month or so. I mean, you can't just like put it down and be like, this doesn't make any money. There they go, just go stand in the bathroom. The lunch loser has broken down. I believe that's our most profitable ride, so that could be a little deleterious here. No, J. Smith OTI's commute is our most profitable ride. Are you kidding? People are in love with J. Smith OTI's commute, man. I never would have expected this. For whatever reason, they just can't get enough of that ride that almost stalls every single time it runs. Okay, well, one thing's for sure. Despite guest happiness being reasonable... Oh, God, it just broke down. Despite guest happiness being reasonable, actually, it dipped into the yellow for the first time that I have ever seen. That litter is disgusting. Okay, let's try to locate the source of this litter in our park. It's the Whirly Rig song. It's the Whirly Rig song. Da, da, da. Yo, there needs to be like an alternate path here. Are you seeing how busy this section of the park is? This is actually chaos. We need to add like some kind of garden people can walk through. Nick told me he made a garden, he just didn't upload it to the Steam Workshop yet. The lunch loser broke down, I don't want to talk about it. There's got to be a way to diagnose where this litter is. Also, how do you people over here, you know, this ridiculously long and crowded section, you guys should be walking over here. Go spend some time on MC Hammer's Jinko jeans, please. Well, I'll tell you what, let's make this just completely hideous. This is going to be a flagstone path, just to indicate that this is like the correct way to go. Give me a sec here. Give me a sec. I'm gonna put some effort into actually beautifying this park. I know that's gonna sound ridiculous. What have I done? But I'm gonna put some effort, oh god, into making this park actually look nice. We are losing money, but we're losing money because of the lunch loser being broken. Maybe we need to hire more janitors. I mean, we have several, and they have been promoted, but maybe we could still use some more. J. Smith OTI has been commute has been fixed, which is extremely important, as that is our most profitable ride, sadly. All right, so there you go. There's a brand new path set up, and we should probably throw some garbage bins on that path just so it doesn't get too grimy. Basically, garbage bins, they don't reduce garbage, they just store the garbage. Oh man, it is getting a little framey as we get in close here. And then what was I gonna do? I was gonna kind of throw down like a garden along this path, you know, just to make it a little bit more beautiful and entice people to endeavor to use it. Is this functional? Yes, this is working. J Smith OTI's commute is working. Is anything broken down right now? No. That litter is disgusting. I'm thirsty. This park is great. Research projects are ready to be revealed. Okay. Sundial. Well, that goes into the Praise the Sun section of our park for sure. I don't know if I want to research anything else just yet because money's tight because I'm an idiot. But, you know, if I wanted to be a total jerk, I could just let the game run in the background for like 3 hours and probably pick up Jim Cramer style Mad Money. But for now, I'm obviously not going to do that. Well, just leave the garden as like a maybe thing for this. This is just like, admittedly, I'm in City Skylines mode right now, and I realize that adding more roads doesn't necessarily reduce traffic. In fact, it may increase traffic by incentivizing car ownership, which is not my intention. But I need to find some way to drive traffic to this section of the park, because I got all these rides that are just sitting here doing nothing. You know, they're losing money. Nobody wants to go on the cube. Why don't you want to go on the cube? Sorry, by the cube I mean the Skrillex experience. It was quite quick. I want to go on this. Well, then freaking go on it. There's like a human movement dilemma here where we have like people come in, they're just like too tired or broke by the time they get around to this section of the park. People are thirsty, but they refuse to walk over here. I'll tell you what, we're gonna ride this out to the end of the month and then see what major complaints are, and then we're gonna try to address them. To be honest with you, we're probably gonna need more staff. You know, the litter is a problem. I don't really want to deal with work orders. Let's look at our staff for a second here. Work rosters, I should say. Sure, you know, our park has expanded. We've got some awesome janitors, but, oh, they're not quite at master level yet. So I'll tell you what, step one will just be to take the ones that we have, train them up to master, and see if they're able to actually keep the whole park clean. Otherwise, we probably want to start training another one. And in terms of our mechanics, wow, they're very expensive to level up here. And they are going to want a slightly higher salary. So, I mean, I will do so. It's important to me that our rides actually function properly, but I think it's pretty clear as well. You know, we've got a lot of rides breaking down. So I think the first thing I'm going to do here is hire like another 2 accountants. And by you probably need one of those as well, but let's hire another 2 mechanics because I feel like that's probably in the market, something in the market for us. So we achieved one of our challenges that month of making $4,000 from shops and facilities. That's nice. The Rocktopus 1 should not be called the Rocktopus 1. This is Rockin' Octorock Sock Hop. I'm not queuing that long to go on Rockin' Octorock Sock Hop. It's a surprisingly tough sentence to say. Or maybe not surprisingly. Holy crap, there are now, like, people in this section of the park. Park management. Overview. Nobody's super thirsty anymore. That's, well, not nobody, but less people are super thirsty right now. That's awesome. This park is great. This park is very spacious. Park entry is free. People seem largely to be happier with the situation. We're making money again. We're making money pretty quickly. Multiple rides are broken down. No kidding. Most profitable shop, Potato Foods R Us. Research project ready to be revealed. We did get another coaster, right? Coal transporter? Canyon Runner. I'll see if that unlocks any of the blueprints that I downloaded here. I downloaded some more, so let me see here. MC Hammer's Jinko Jeans has been fixed. Big Dipper is Iluk. Iluk you may know as he's a mod on my Twitch channel. He created and maintained platinumgod.co.uk, which was kind of like a dynamic Binding of Isaac Rebirth wiki where you could check item synergies and, you know, what items did and stuff like that. That's super expensive, man. 14,000 bucks. Good stats, though, especially Fear. Hang Time is one of the first ones that I built. It sucks. J Smith OTI's commute is mine. We didn't build Loopy Momo yet. We built Mountain Tomo. And Mountain Tomo seems like it's doing relatively okay. We got some more here that are just locked behind, research right now. Honestly, I feel like Mountain Tomo Deluxe is not doing that well, but it's because there's no other reason to venture into this side of the park. Like, I mean, there is a volcano. It looks real stupid, but there is a volcano nonetheless. But, you know, maybe throwing down like another roller coaster or something in this vicinity, just it helps drive traffic over here, because the people are getting off of the flume, and they gotta be like, oh, there we go. That's probably where the garbage is. People are getting off of the flume, and they're like, you know, I got money to burn. I just had a great time on the flume. Let's go, well, let's go, boys. Well, there were some trash cans there, so mostly I'm just offended that there's no, solution to that problem right there. Why are you making so much trash? Overview. Not overview. Attractions and shops. What's losing money? Gulpy Energy 3. And Street Fox Coffee 2. They did just open, though, so I'm not going to hold it against them. This one did not open, though. This one's been open for like 6 years. Nostradamus lost 46 bucks last month. It's not that bad, I suppose. I think we should make the effort to hire a janitor. Life's going well right now. Get a janitor out there. Throw him down. And maybe we should get some entertainers as well. Like, I don't actually know what entertainers do. I can't complain. I've got it pretty good. Well, you'll get some training. It's going to take until March 22nd, which is, you know, mere moments from now. I would actually, I will just wait here. I will follow you, and then I will train you. And really, like, we're making money as long as all of our roller coasters are working. When they're not working, we're not making money, but life goes on either way. We got enough of a lead time, or enough money in the bank that we don't have to worry about that too much. All right, so one more janitor, hopefully just raising guest happiness a little bit. Park management. Good, nobody's complaining about litter. Fantastic. All right, we did just get a new ride. I'm hesitant to throw it in the in this new section of the park. This new section of the park is historically quite poorly trafficked. The Skrillex experience, it's not really doing that well. For whatever, oh no, that one's not doing that well either. Spaghetti Island is still kind of killing it. MC Hammer's Jinko Jeans is doing alright. Debt Crazy, for some reason, continues to draw people in. How about Tony Hawk's Penthouse? Tony Hawk's Penthouse also sucks. Okay, well, I don't know. Do you, again, it comes down to the question that I've had most often when playing Planet Coaster. Does putting more rides benefit from demand in an area of the park, or does it drive demand in an area of the park? Or perhaps more likely, is this some combination of both? But for now, you know, I've got a pretty obvious MO for things. When we get new rides, we place new rides. I've actually ridden a ride like the Sundial before in my life. We're just going to place it here, and then we're going to do things the easy way. We'll probably put down another roller coaster maybe in the next episode. Our money's actually, like, going fine now, so it seems sensible to me to probably throw down another coaster. But you know the deal. Freaking threw up after you got off of the Skrillex experience. Extremely rude, to be honest with you. This is not the Sundial. This is the solar... Oh, what is it called? It's the mask you get in Dark Souls that you put it on your head. It's like solar... Whatever. We're going to call it solar flare. Even though it's not really a sensible name at all. Mostly because I want to get a move on here. Get out of here with this music that I hope is royalty-free, Skrillex experience. I'm trying to focus. Well, you know, not every priority pass can be a winner. Let's just say that. You're going to come out a little bit here. Very gradually create a more horrible angle, and there you go. Solar Flare is now open. For some reason, the Q rating went up when I put the priority pass in there. You know what? I will accept that. I guess, again, maybe this is a benches thing. You should have benches at each roller coaster or, you know, nausea-inducing rides exit, and then people will be less likely to throw up. Janitor, I believe in you. There's vomit right over here, dude. This, I mean, I guess this isn't quite nausea alley here. Hold up, hold up. Gulpy Energy 3 is closed, and Street Fox Coffee 2 is closed. This place was losing money. Fair. Dude, I feel like pretty pissed off about this because people were thirsty, man. I'm opening these back up. This is a bad business decision, but maybe a good investment. These places will sell coffee. You want a coffee. You want a coffee. Look at that guy, I already had a couple. You want a coffee. I know you want a coffee. Why are you not going? Okay, tell you what. You know, it's because it's too expensive. Americano, it's $5. Double espresso, $6.50. Cappuccino, $5. Mocha, $5. Decaf, $4. You're here for the kids. I understand you're trying to make like a good impression. You know, you want a quick caffeine. That's maybe a sensible choice, you know, if you feel that that's hurting you. First off, you also need a new name. This is going to be called the Monstar Energy Drinks. No, that's a little too far. Gulpy Energy here, $4, 20% off for a limited time only. This one's 25% off if you want to go for the XL. We're just going to adjust our prices. That's business, baby. For whatever reason, people are loving the solar flare right off the bat. It's actually got a lineup. Actually, the Skrillex experience has a lineup as well. Raise the Sun, not really the best lineup I've ever seen, but again, we're just slowly... Oh my god. I don't believe it. We're just slowly trying to raise demand in this section of the park. So bins. And we should have bins here anyway. And then benches. And there's a very close first aid section, so I'm not going to build another one of those. But how close is the closest bathroom? It might be far enough away to warrant placing another bathroom. Just in general, you know, I like to throw bathrooms down because I've never seen somebody shit themselves in Planet Coaster, but I imagine there's a theoretical chance that it could happen. I don't really want it to be here, though. I'm starting to put down, like, more themed things just to add a little bit more dynamicness to the park, you know? I don't know if it's actually going to give, if people are going to be more likely to use the bathroom, but if it at least makes this section of the park, more well-trafficked because the bathrooms are nicer, then that's lovely. Multiple rides have been fixed. Also, multiple rides have broken down. Dude, that is too much vomit. People are going to be super grossed out, man. I have to see what happens when you get off Solar Flare. Are you telling me maybe we need, like, another janitor? This whole section of the park is just covered in human waste. That is disgusting. Please. Yep, there we go. It's mood debuffs, dude. Mood debuffs. You know what? We could probably actually use more benches. It seemed like placing those benches pushed the time that people vomited until slightly later. So we'll just surround the exit with benches in the hopes of reducing the risk of vomiting here. Because it's getting a little silly. Look at, we placed a bench. Oh, they decided to go to first aid. Apologies for the frame rate, by the way. This is not my doing. When you get a lot of elements on the screen, tends to get a little framier, but usually it hitches back up in a good way. Get off the screen, please. 19. Get off the screen, please. There's maybe more over here. Needs to be a clear all notifications button. So we did just get a challenge done. Achieve a monthly profit of $2,000. Are you joking? Are you trying to offend me? Our park is much more prestigious than that. We do need to build a coaster with at least 8 excitement and build a coaster at least 900 meters long. Did we unlock anything else with our new... We still got the Big Dipper, but it's so expensive. That's not 8 excitement, you know? Yeah, 8 excitement is gonna be tough, man. The problem is, like... First off, before I talk about what I'm going to talk about, I'm going to pause for a second because this vomit is getting, like, actually super disgusting. So, I don't know if benches are the be-all, end-all. I know, you know, you get a little motion sick. What do you want to do? You want to sit down, lay down, you know, drink some lukewarm water. That's always helped me out a little bit. Try not to let it ruin the rest of your day. This really is Nausea Alley. We're doing okay on finance. It's probably a little too high on the overhead. People are thirsty again. Annoys the Christ out of me because our drink shops weren't making any freaking money. So we've hired 2 new janitors. All of our janitors are a little displeased, actually, which is surprising to me. I guess they need increased salary. What are you thinking? My pay isn't great. I wish they paid me a little more. Fair. All right. You know what? You're making $225 a month now. And we'll see how this affects that. I'm assuming happier workers work better, or at least they make me feel better about being a boss. And you know, you're still like, just be on everything. I don't know if this is causing problems like suboptimal work orders. We should probably make another work order for the section that's coated in vomit. But again, I don't think I'm doing that properly right now. Yo, Frank Bynum is already crushing it there. Derek Hare, you're just gonna start making $150 a month. And you start you on like $130, you know? Gotta maintain seniority here. Yeah, clean up the vomit, please. At least people are using the benches. I like to see that. And we'll go back to research here. I'd like to knock out like the entire research tree if possible. We can reveal this one. So what did this one give us? Monster, a wooden coaster. That may actually unlock a new project for us, or a new blueprint, I should say. Tight inversions. Keep getting these coasters because the coasters are like the lifeblood of making a ton of money in a park. Still the Big Dipper. J. Smith OTI's commute. Nah, no, there's still like 3 blueprints. Do any of them have over 8? This blueprint contains parts that haven't been researched yet, and we don't even know what it is. Weird. Okay, so if we're gonna make a roller coaster with over 8 excitement, we might have to build it ourselves, but I kind of like the idea of giving, you know, Iluk, a little... Oh, this is fucking gross, man. We need to do a work order here, but I think we'll make the Big Dipper, you know? Let's see how Iluk's roller coaster stacks up here. So we're gonna go, I can't believe that vomit is not the most, like, principal concern of things right now. We have to make a work roster. We're going to call this is going to be like Nausea Alley again. So this ride is going to count. And then this ride is going to count. I'm just using control click to do this. This ride is going to count. I think that's all we need. Not too many people are throwing up when they get off of, you know, Lara Croft's hang glider. So we're going to call this People Vom Constantly. And we're going to save that work roster. And then we're going to go, you know, janitors here. D-Pain. You're so good at your job. You've been here. You've got seniority. You're going to be on People Vom Constantly. And you're just going to handle it. I believe in your ability to do this. Let's watch you. I get on your way, you're probably going to accomplish some things, and that's sensible. And you know what? I don't want to deal with human waste in my life whenever possible, unless, you know, it was like from the fruit of my loins or something like that. So I'm going to give you a raise. You're going to be the best paid person at this park. Not only do you have seniority, you're extremely well trained. You've worked here for like a decade, and the least I could do is pay you, you know, $2 an hour to clean up human vomit constantly. So I really appreciate that. Hopefully that'll take care of the vomit issue in this section of the park. We may need yet another mechanic. We've actually just very recently started pulling in money kind of ridiculously here, so I'm stoked about that. Keep in mind, we're spending like a couple thousand a month on combination of research and marketing, so I feel like it's going pretty well. You know, there's like more vomit over here just in case you wanted to take care. I mean, we can't stop people from throwing up. That's one thing, but we can clean it up efficiently after it happens. That is going to do it. That's my timer for this episode, though. Expect maybe even a couple of new roller coasters next episode. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. The series has had a great deal of your support, and I'm extremely thankful for it thus far. New episodes come out every single day at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'll see you tomorrow with another one.